are back. Happy Saturday morning, guys. Let me get this camera straight if you guys don't mind. Let me get that. And let's get that open a little bit there. I think that's gonna be about, let's try to go a little greedy. Go a little greedy. There we go. Go a little greedy. Try to make sure we got a real good screen today. That's right. How's everybody doing this morning? Woo! Happy Saturday morning. Trump facing growing criticism over the Epstein files. And boy, do we got more in the deck today. A lot to go over, a lot to get into. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Saturday morning, because guess what? He woke us up again. That's all that matters. So we're going to see what this guy's got in store for us so we can get this show going. Y'all ready? Let me see what he got for us. I see you guys. Liberty, Mark is up in there. Liberty, motherfunkin' Bone is tapping in from Miami. Batty Lynn is up in the building. And Rebecca from Grand Rapids, Michigan. We're going to do that again. Y'all know how we do. Woosa. Bling, bling, bling. Anytime you ready, homie. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Try this side. One more time. And yes, it's Saturday morning, so we got to wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go. Take me dancing tonight. Y'all know why I'm amped up, because it's if bump that beat. Saturday, July 12th. That's right, y'all. It's 2025. I'm your host, Boogotti NYC, and this here's our bottom line, where we be talking about this and that and that and this and this and that and that, where we be talking about this and that and that and this and this and that. Just got me lit. Yes, it got us lit, because yesterday we did 100,000 views. And in the last 28 days, our bottom line, Boogotti and his co-hosts, have reached 2 million view mark. Can't do it without you. Couldn't do it without you. That's why I'm never gonna give you up. Never gonna stop. That's right. Till we keep on, we're gonna stay at the top right now, y'all. That's right. 2 million views in the last 28 days, as well as 107,000 views yesterday. Thank you so much. If it wasn't for y'all, I don't know what I'd do. Just want to give everybody their shout outs right now. I already said Batty Lynn is up in the building. Good morning from Detroit. We got our homegirls sticking in there and staying strong through all of everything that we gonna pray for later. We got Rebecca Lan Yen Bueno tapping in from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Who else we got up in here? Tenigen, I ain't see you in a while. Fly as ever, thank you so much. Mark Dorfman, good morning. Batty Lynn and Rebecca. We got Casey up in the building. What's up, Boogotti? That's right, what's up? And to my HOBL fam, peace out. We already got motherfunkin' Bone. We already know motherfunkin' Bone is in here from Miami, showing massive love and all clapped up. We got Casey Ramos up in the building. Batty Lynn is up in here. She's really serious about it. Congratulations, no, not to Boogotti, to us, Batty. That is us right there. All the gloves, that's us right there. If it wasn't for y'all, I would not be able to do this. Can't do it without Rebecca staying on point. Can't do it without Liberty and Justice being here. Kendra, where you been? Because you know I really need you here to be moderating and telling them people to get them likes up. Come on now, y'all know we do this together. Casey, come on, you already know you in there every morning. Mark Dorfman, stop playing with me. Timogen, thank you so much for the $20 super chat, because you're loved. I love you guys too, and I don't care. I don't got no problem saying it. Whoever got a problem with that, eat my shorts, because I rock with y'all. If it ain't for y'all, I wouldn't be able to do this. This is the most highlighted part of my morning, and guess what? One more love to Tenigen, and thank you so much. Let's everybody say thank you so much to, I like to get people's name right, Tim Jim. I like to get people's names right. Everybody says thank you, and these are my people right here. Everybody in this building want to thank you guys for all of the support. If it wasn't for you, there's no me without you. There's no me without you. Let's keep on getting into it, right? Because y'all know what I got right here. I got a fully loaded clip. Y'all already see I'm ready to I'm ready to get into that title right there, right? So you know what I'm saying next? Y'all know what I'm gonna say next? Let's get into these titles. Let's go. What we got right here? We got Trump facing growing criticism over the Epstein file handling. I would say he is, because there's a lot of people in the administration as well as a lot of supporters that now have a lot of questions about why is there so much major pushback. We're going to get into it. The clips will explain. We're going to keep on moving forward. What else do we have? We have Iran warns a drone can strike Mar-a-Lago while Trump is sunbathing. Here's a little funny right there, because they actually said a little more. They said that they could use a mini drone to strike Mar-a-Lago and hit Trump in the belly button. They said they could be that precise with it. We're going to see what the president has to say about it, because of course we have his response. Then of course we have, last but not least, there is a $50,000 reward offered for protesters who clashed outside of the ICE detention center in Los Angeles. We got a lot of action to get into. I got a fully loaded clip. I'm ready to get to work. Hope you guys are ready. Happy Saturday morning. Everybody have their coffee ready. Whatever you need. I'm ready to get to work. Let's get into this first clip that we have going up this morning, and that's going to be with Iran. Yes, we're getting right into it. They warned of a drone strike that may hit Trump in his belly button while he's sunbathing in Mar-a-Lago. That sounds kind of funny, but let's go.
And warning that a drone might strike Donald Trump while he's at Mar-a-Lago. Jillian Turner is at the State Department with more on this. Jillian, tell us about this.
Well, David, President Trump is now being targeted by Iranian death fatwas, including direct from regime officials themselves. Notably, this comes at the same time that Washington and Tehran now are trying to re-energize the Iran nuclear negotiations. Take a look at this pretty shocking commentary. It comes from an advisor to Iran's Ayatollah. He says Trump can no longer sunbathe in Mar-a-Lago because while he's lying down, a micro drone might target and strike him right in the navel. So in addition to being really strange, this is not the first time the president has been on the receiving end of a threat like this. An Iranian assassination plot, you will remember, was uncovered just a few weeks before the now infamous Butler rally. Nevertheless, the president didn't sound overly concerned about this new threat when he was asked about it yesterday. Take a listen.
Do you think that's a real threat? And when is the last time you went sunbathing anyway?
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I don't know. Maybe I was around 7 or so. I'm not too big into it. Yeah, I guess it's a threat. I'm not sure it's a threat, actually, but perhaps it is.
So one watchdog group is now demanding sanctions on Iranian clerics that have issued fatwas, these being legal decrees that call for the torture and assassination of President Trump and any other Americans. The last fatwa, you'll recall, against a U.S. citizen was Salman Rushdie. It nearly cost him his life when he was attacked on stage. Right there you can see on your screen at New York's Chautauqua Institute. The State Department spokeswoman Tammy Bruce didn't provide us details this week when we asked where the nuclear negotiations stand right now. Listen.
Nope, we ain't talking about that. We're going to keep on moving forward. We got to keep on going, because guess what? I also have a little bit of verbal information for you guys. And thank you so much for the super chat that you just gave us. I want to scroll up real quick and see who that was. Don't want to throw the show off, but thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. We appreciate that so much. I want to say something really quickly, some information that was allegedly Mr. Jeffrey Epstein. They're saying that metadata shows that the timestamp and the information that, on the video was tampered with. Metadata investigators have said that. That's just some information that I heard. I don't know how true it is, but that's something that I heard. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because now I want to get to the Iran. I got some stuff going on right here with Iran and this drone strike, where they basically saying, matter of fact, I'm sorry, hold on, give me a second there. I kind of interrupted myself. Yeah, okay. Now we're going to move into what you guys want to talk about, Mr. Jeffrey Epstein, where Trump is basically facing growing criticism for his from his base over the Jeffrey Epstein files not being. They're saying that they're not being transparent in giving up the files. There's a lot of pushback between Pam Bondi as well. Let's keep on getting into it, you guys. There's a lot of basic conspiracy fallout that's going on behind this. I've went and found as much information that I can to pool just to make sure that we're getting everything that we can about the files until we actually get the files.
Anticipated memo detailing the findings of Jeffrey Epstein's 2019 death in a New York City prison. The report ruled out any foul play, confirming Epstein died by suicide and found no evidence that he kept a client list to incriminate those involved in his sex trafficking ring. Now, some of President Trump's far-right allies are frustrated that the administration appears to be ready to move on from the Epstein investigation. John Yang has more. John?
The Trump administration officials had promised to reveal what many of his conspiracy-minded supporters said was the truth about Epstein's death, that he was murdered so he wouldn't implicate powerful people at his trial. Another example, they said, of the corrupt deep state. But the material released this week supports the official finding that Epstein killed himself. At a cabinet meeting, the president didn't want to talk about it.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable.
But some Trump supporters say there's still a cover-up.
Now, by coming in and being part of the cover-up, the Trump administration has become part of it. I mean, it's just, you cannot see it any other way. I just really need the Trump administration to succeed and to save this country, and they're doing so much good. And then for them to do something like this, tears my guts out.
We believe that there was really shady, nefarious behavior involved at the highest levels of our government and with other wealthy, influential people in our country and around the world. It's not just that. It's that when these people try to get away with something, they do it and they thumb their nose at us. This isn't even a good lie.
Glenn Thrush covers the Justice Department for the New York Times. Glenn, as you can hear, there are a lot of folks up in arms about this, some of his most loyal supporters. How is the administration dealing with this?
Well, they're attempting to tell everyone to move on after some of the key administration figures, including the current head of the Justice Department and the two top officials at the FBI, stoked these conspiracy theories for political gain and profit for years. So they are essentially attempting to slam shut a door they themselves kicked open.
As you said, it's a sort of a 180 for a lot of these people. For Pam Bondi, she said earlier that the files had a lot of names, that client list she was talking about, and a lot of flight logs.
Okay, well, speaking of Pam Bondi, her and, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get this closed over here. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Speaking of Pam Bondi at the White House, there's been a major feud and a clash over these Epstein files. Sources say that the FBI director has not been seen since he and Pam Bondi basically had that heated argument on Wednesday. Check this out.
A feud at the Justice Department over the handling of the Jeffrey Epstein files. A source tells Fox News tonight that the FBI Deputy Director, Dan Bongino, has not been seen in the office since Wednesday after a heated argument with Attorney General Pam Bondi at the White House. Our correspondent David Spont has this story.
A verbal clash between Attorney General Pam Bondi and Deputy FBI Director Dan Bongino at the White House this week over the release of DOJ's Epstein memo. The two-pager out earlier this week insists the convicted sex trafficker and offender killed himself, and a client list does not exist after all. Fox is told by 4 separate sources Bongino is so upset about the rollout of the memo, he didn't show up to work on Friday in protest. One source says he hasn't been seen in the office since the argument with the Attorney General. Bondi teased the release of the Epstein material for months.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review.
But earlier this week when pressed,
I was asked a question about the client list, and my response was, it's sitting on my desk to be reviewed, meaning the file along with the JFK, MLK files as well. That's what I meant by that.
The White House.
Which files, though? Ain't these the files that we talking about? Can we see them?
Is defending the Attorney General. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, in a statement to Fox News, says the president is proud of Bondi's efforts, adding the continued fixation on sowing division in President Trump's cabinet is baseless and unfounded in reality.
Okay, we're going to keep on going now. Hope you guys got your fill. I'm not even playing. I got more. Y'all know we got some more down the line on the Epstein files. And I probably owe you like one more before we get to the comments. But I see you guys getting busy and staying on topic. We got Brian D that says, exactly, Maine Arbor. Oh, Maine Arbor's in the building. Okay. Okay, your suit is killing me. So you can leave if you don't like the suit. Unless it's that fire. Like, yo, that shit is so bad, it's killing me. Or if it's like that, I'm sorry. It's just pressure like that sometimes. FAX, Parabellum, keep it moving. What else you got? Maine Arbor says, Lush, Biden had the list first. The Dems would have absolutely used it. Trump was on it in a bad way. Ooh, Kendra Walker says, at Andrea, whatever. Oh, I don't know what that says. I'm sorry. English, please. No one to translate. Kendra's up in the building. We got some real co-hosts up in the building today. Let me know who's playing games, and boom, we're gonna get them up out of here. Because all you gotta do is what, y'all? Y'all know how we do it around here. All you gotta do is say their name, and I'm gonna get them up out of here. Boom, just like that. Do your boy a favor. If y'all appreciate the content that you're getting so far, go ahead and smash that like button. Become a member. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell down there to turn on the post notifications to let you know when we're on, and when we're on. Let's keep on moving forward, Joe, because now we got to talk and go to Canada. Let's go to Canada because we got tariffs to talk about. I already know about y'all. Y'all like to talk about that money, 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 money. Y'all like to talk about money. Y'all like to talk about tariffs. Y'all like to talk about animals. And y'all like to talk about food. So let's keep on moving forward. Y'all just like me. So let's keep on going. Canada tariffs are chaos right now because Trump has threatened a 33% tariffs, and it's sending the market on a frenzy. Let's keep on going, you guys. Now, we can't just keep on doing a Jeffrey Epstein all day long about Jeffrey. But guess what? Still got more. If y'all gonna stick around, we're gonna get to it.
Trump, illegal and unconstitutional tariff news. During your hour, Donald Trump decided that Canada, for no sane reason, should now be hit, all goods coming from Canada, with an additional 35% tariff. And this is one of the many that Donald Trump, according to these letters he's sending around to different countries, will, as he threatens, start on August 1st. So that gives Donald Trump about 20 days to cave on this and to become, the Donald Trump, the Trump always chickens out guy, the taco guy that Wall Street believes he is. The markets are already reacting very, very badly to this overnight. So Donald Trump may very well chicken out of this one by noontime tomorrow. But that's his latest Trump tariff madness, an additional 35% on Canada starting August 1st. And so we will see what happens when CNBC starts reporting on the markets tomorrow morning. And if we get to noontime with the kind of crash that could create, we could expect maybe Donald Trump chickens out sooner rather than later.
I'm sad that I don't have retaliation and rebuttal for you. You got that in. That was real slick right there. I didn't MSNBC. That was good. That was actually good. Not even mad at you. You came in with the ha. Got your little layup. Okay, little. You know what I'm saying? Little Larry Bird on the side of nowhere. It's all good, y'all. I got one more before we get to these comments, though. We got to go to East New York because we got a situation over here in liberal York City. Why do you call it liberal York City, Bugatti? Because the liberals have taken over. And guess what happens? If you let somebody stay in your apartment for longer than 90 days, they now are a resident. And you got to go to court to take them out of there. It's going to take you about 6 months to get them out of your apartment. So I understand people might need a place to stay, might need a place to go. But you know what? Sometimes you might need to say, no. You got to go somewhere, where else. Because in New York, you got to be careful with that. We got a situation in East New York where this family is still locked out after the squatter, Kayla Ortiz. She stays put after 8 months. And this dude's been trying to get this lady out of his apartment for, like I said, up to 8 months. I don't know how you guys handle it in other states, but yeah, in New York, it's like that. You go to court and it's a long, strenuous, and stressful process.
Be kicked out of their own home by a squatter, fights to return home. News 12's Rob Flax has the details about their latest efforts to take back their East New York apartment.
This was the last time Stephen Colon and his family tried to get back into their apartment.
I felt like I was doing a good deed, and she just basically tried to run me over. She ran me over.
They had let Kayla Ortiz stay for 2 weeks, but 8 months later, she's still inside while Stephen pays rent.
I'm tired of being poor. I'm tired of living in the street. I'm tired of being homeless.
Stephen and the building's landlord, Bailey Lockhart, hoped an eviction in June would bring them home, but the case was pushed back.
It's like they're giving her all the opportunity in the world to do whatever she want to do and getting more access to my apartment, which I can't do nothing in.
Now, their next court case is on August 14th, but Stephen and Bailey say they have never felt further away from getting back inside of the building.
Another 3 months of being homeless in the street is just killing us.
At this point, it's thousands of dollars.
Stephen says he feels betrayed.
I work hard for my money and I'm losing a lot. For someone to be here and not have a lease doesn't deserve to be here. The courts need to hurry up and get her out.
Because it's not just money or his home she took from them.
I was supposed to work hard and go home and sleep. I can't do anything like that.
But his trust in others.
There's other resources where they can get help. Don't take nobody in.
Ortiz previously told News 12 she would stay until she was forced out, but today her door stayed closed. In East New York, Rob Flax, News 12, Brooklyn.
Yeah, it's like that. And guess what? You will be going through the rinse, wash, and repeat cycles. But you know what? Hell with that landlord. This and that. Blah, 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 blah. Sad part about it is it's a tenant, and it's not a landlord. 9 times out of 10, the landlords have to deal with that. What y'all got for me over here? If somebody says, was it Black Vin Diesel? Okay, give her a new place to live with bars, says Imran. He said, give her a new place to live with bars. Yoni dude says, too much a nice guy. Just put her in a swamp. Everyone's watching. Give a thumbs up. What else you got over here? Florida, he's a law and you will remove squatters immediately. Florida has a law that allows you to remove squatters immediately. Oh, I didn't even know that. That is horrible. What else you guys got over here? Hey, chat, does anybody know CA law on this? I don't know. I actually don't. Why, you got a situation going on with that Bronco? Well, we got Ling Ling over here says, ha ha, exactly. What else we got? HUD, pay for my rent. How I owe the money. Oh my God, L55, you crazy. We got to go over to Dallas right now because we got another arrest after this ICE facility was ended up having a local police officer powed in the neck. This is crazy right here. It's been going on at a lot of these ICE facilities, as well as a lot of these when they're trying to deport people and arrest them. There's been a lot of major pushback. We got some videos coming up that you guys are not going to believe, with somebody getting ran over by a car. Check this out.
Another arrest made in last week's armed ambush of a Texas ICE facility just outside of Dallas, which led to a local police officer being shot in the neck. Federal investigators now say this man you see here, Daniel Sanchez Estrada, is the husband of one of those alleged attackers. FBI agents arresting him on Monday for tampering with case evidence. They say he was caught on camera, seen here, carrying boxes out of his home to his vehicle, including anti-government propaganda, one of them titled here, Organizing for Attack, Insurrectionary Anarchy. Police also finding handwritten training and planning documents for civil unrest targeting local law enforcement. Now, on July 4th, last week, the 10 suspects wore military-style gear, police say, including tactical vests, some in body armor. Prosecutors adding they launched fireworks at this ICE detention facility just outside of Dallas, luring 2 agents into the parking lot. Then one suspect allegedly fired 20 to 30 rounds from an AR-style 15 rifle from a nearby tree line. All 10 here now charged with attempted murder of a federal officer.
Crazy. See how it's going crazy out there, man. Like, oh man, this is more than pushback. This is anarchy. Okay, I can come to the comments again. What else you guys got me? Okay, también. Okay, he's in Spanish. I don't know what you're trying to say. You need to go ahead and get Charlie. No tan bien, Charlie. Necesito inglés. Tú tienes aquí en Nueva York or in the United States. Necesito tu lengua, inglés. Gracias. Let's do that. Oh, what else you got? What else y'all got up in here? The law is a joke. People should have to represent themselves. Okay, what else we got? Bobby Eagle says, laughing my ass off, clown. I don't know if you put that clown up there for me, but I'll take it because I am red and red right now. We're going to go over to Staten Island right now. In New York, of course, Staten Island. And we got this man that's been arrested and charged in connection with a Brooklyn hit and run. It was bad because, just going to let you guys see it. I don't know how people can do this. You know, hit people with cars and just leave the scene of the accident. I have a heart. It happened to me myself where I actually hit somebody. Had to stay there and make sure that that person was okay. And then not only that, don't you think you're gonna get caught? Locked up and they ain't letting you out. Cause now when they catch you on video, you're done for. Come on, let's go on over to Staten Island and see where this dude just got knocked for hitting somebody and not staying at least to make sure that the man was okay.
I pass through there almost every morning. I pass through there and I see them all lined up and the other side of the street too.
80-year-old Keksun Chen and 59-year-old Faki Lin struck and killed by a callous driver, most likely after seeking assistance at a food pantry early Friday morning.
They're lining up about 2.5 blocks away because their line is real long. So they get there early so that they could get, the stuff early.
23-year-old Juventino Anastasio Florentino arrested at his home in Staten Island hours later and is facing a slew of charges, including manslaughter. Police say he was driving this 2011 BMW that ran right over the two victims without even flinching.
As I was walking down, I believe 53rd, there was blankets. There was a lot of debris on the road.
Surveillance video shows a massive line outside City Harvest Mobile Market at 52nd Street and 2nd Avenue around 4:20 a.m. Friday. Chin and Lin are seen walking up 52nd Street towards 3rd Avenue among a group of people leaving the food pantry. In separate surveillance video, the BMW is seen approaching the intersection speeding.
Why so fast,
and as
though?
the two men reach the middle of 52nd Street and 3rd Avenue, the BMW runs the red light. Chin and Lin. In separate surveillance video, the BMW is seen approaching the intersection speeding. And as the two men reach the middle of 52nd Street and 3rd Avenue, the BMW runs the red light. Chin and Lin don't even see it coming.
We reached out to the Community Affairs Office in the police department. I learned of the identities of the individuals and their residences, both of which are in my district.
City Harvest confirming the victims may have been trying to access food like so many other New Yorkers in need, saying, "We are deeply saddened by the tragic deaths of two individuals in Sunset Park this morning. Our thoughts are with their families and loved ones." Have you received complaints about this area with speeding?
Absolutely, all the time, every day.
I don't know what happened to your audio, but y'all saw that, man. That was terrible. God, two people lost their lives, and he didn't even stay on the scene to make sure they was okay. Not only that, but you saw he was speeding. So somebody in the comments said it was probably a DUI. Wrong approval rating, lower than ever. What else you got? Now, okay, we got how do you look though? I always look both ways as I walk across the streets because of dummies like that. Exactly. Chance says typical Mexican driving drunk, shaking my head. Ooh, Chance, you went there. See why you got a glove. You say stuff that I be wanting to say. They always were controlled by the families of Victoria. Okay, y'all, deport him. We must deport him. We must deport him. That's right. What we need to do, we need to deport him. Don't even take take him to court. Just deport him. Put him in the cell in El Salvador, where all of matter of fact, send him to Alligator Alcatraz, then send him to El Salvador, and then make sure he's deported and never comes back to the city, to the state. But guess what? It's not funny. It's not a joke. Those two people lost their lives, and people cared about them. They had a life to live, and it was not fair to them to lose their lives like that. So that we pray that their souls and their friends and their families are strong in this time, and that they're, they're open there and they can get through this terrible time that they're going through right now. We ask and pray in Jesus' name, you guys, thank you as much as I can say. I'm not a preacher or a reverend, but I do want to just not pass this story without giving some respect to the souls of the people that lost their lives. So I'll say to that, amen and thank you. And I'm not a preacher or a reverend. I just can't pass stories like that. Oh, next story, and then start dancing all around and stuff, because I do have a heart and compassion. So don't think I'm just out here just trying to get views or whatever. No, we're actually reporting and getting news out. And even small areas that don't get a lot of push, that don't get a lot of reporting, we like to get those stories out as well, because we feel that they deserve to get the notoriety that we can give them on our platform. Also, we're going to go over to York County, because we got this historic church in York County that was vandalized with anti-Semitic graffiti. Yes, we report everything from everywhere, even small stories. We got some other big hitters coming up down the line. As you guys can see, we're nowhere near. We just keep on rolling, but we got to get
Police are investigating an incident of hateful vandalism at a historic York County church. Newberry Township Police say they are trying to find who spray painted anti-Semitic images on walls of the St. James Church. It was reported late Sunday evening. The church along Ernie Road opened back in the 1800s, and one of the walls of the church currently damaged after it collapsed last month while the owner was digging a basement. Dominic Miller says that she was the one who reported the vandalism after driving by.
Disgusting to me. There's a lot of hate in the world right now, and it's sad to see it coming to Newberry Township.
The owner has since covered the graffiti with paint. Anyone with any information is urged to contact the Newberry Township Police Department, and we do have information on how to do so on our website, fox43.com.
I don't know about y'all, and I understand that that's a church, and they probably want to keep it the way it is, but the way that it is right there, even with that, without the wall being knocked in and without the vandalism, I think that they should probably level the church and make it bigger and remodel it to make sure that the structure is sound as well. Because if that one wall fell, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, and that's basically what I got for you. It's super funny when people do the Nazi symbol backwards. Okay, no, in God, is there any trying to save you? All right, well, bye, fellas. Oh yeah, you out of your mind, Janko. You got to get up out of here. I ain't even waiting. I ain't even waiting to get you up out of here. Bomb, you crazy. A couple of y'all getting up out of here. Kendra, let's get to it. Do me a favor. Let's get some names up here. Say their name. Because I want to get them out of here. I just want to be able to get to it and bomb, get them up out of here. Please do me that favor. Everybody else, y'all can just call out some names as well. We appreciate that. Because now we got to go over to these cops that rescued these kids from the sweltering 117-degree heat. I don't know what kind of parent or what type of person is going to leave some children in a car when the heat is that hot, but cops got there, broke that window out. And guess what? Even after the fact, it doesn't seem as if they were able to locate the parents or whatever. Probably later after the fact, when she came back to the car, and she or he came back to the car and saw that window was broken.
It's a crisis. A Good Samaritan calls 911.
There are two children in a car by themselves, small kids crying. The windows are cracked. They're locked in the car.
She stays on the phone and tries to comfort the frightened children.
Hi, honey. It's okay. Hey, you're okay.
When cops get there, they pop open the glass to get in and unlock the car.
Hey, kitties. Hey.
Cobb County Police in Georgia say the kids, ages 1 and 2, were left in the car for over 40 minutes.
Hey! It's okay, baby. It's okay. Ooh, you're hot.
The temperature inside reached a sweltering 117 degrees.
It's okay.
The father was arrested and charged with second-degree cruelty to children. He was released on just over $11,000 bond.
$11,000 bond. I'm sure that they're going to take him through the ringer. And if the moms is somewhere around, she probably got them kids now by herself. What y'all got for me on here? Somebody said they saw this story. Somebody says, me too, angels, 2 kids. That would have been boiling hot, shaking my head. Those poor kids, says Liberty and Justice. Ecclesiastic, says Anthony. What else you guys got up in here? Main Arbor, what's good, Main Arbor? Whoa, almost had Main Arbor, you be going there. Almost had baby roast. Lord have mercy, Main Arbor. Come on now. Come on now, man. But you ain't have to do that. Let's go on over to Yemen because we got these Houthi. I'm sorry. What do they call them? What are those guys came? What are they called? The Houthis? That's right, the Houthi rebels. They released a video of an attack on an entire, on what do they call it? The Eternity Sea vessel in the Red Sea, because of course they're peed off because of what happened a few weeks ago with the boom boom when it comes down to their nuclear reserves. So now they've been fighting back and striking back as much as they can. So this is what they just got finished doing in the Red Sea, you guys. Let's get over to the Houthis and see what they got going on. Let's go. Let's keep on moving, y'all. We got to keep it going. Let's go.
Concern, seeing an escalation in the Red Sea with attacks on 2 commercial ships earlier this week by Ansala, resulting in civilian loss of life and casualties, as well as the potential for environmental damage. These were the first attacks on commercial vessels in over 7 months. In response, Israeli airstrikes have hit Sana'a earlier in the reporting period, as well as the ports of Hodeida, Ras Issa, and Salif, and a power station on Sunday. Yemen must not be drawn deeper into regional crises that threaten to unravel the already extremely fragile situation in the country. The stakes for Yemen are simply too high.
That's terrible because now all that oil is in the water. People lost their lives, and look at that. So yeah, y'all see? Yeah, see what happened with that. Terrible situation right there. That was the Houthis basically. Now we got to go on over to Gavin Newsom because he's basically made remarks. He said, yeah, that was it right there. Can't play that music though. So yeah, that was the strike right there. We got to go to California right now because Gavin Newsom, one of your favorite governors. I know you guys love yourself some Gavin Newsom. So let's get over and see what's going on with him talking about MacArthur Park. This was 4 days ago, but I did not have a chance to cover his response. I couldn't find it. I was able to cover the mayor's response, but I wasn't really able to really hone in on Gavin Newsom. A lot of people said that he was fake crying in this news setting right here.
He came to Pasadena today to mark 6 months of wildfire recovery, but instead he lit into the federal government over the immigration raid at MacArthur Park. And Alex, you were there.
Yeah, the governor bringing up the issue himself during a Q&A session with reporters.
What a disgrace, what's happening in MacArthur Park. What theater.
Governor Gavin Newsom slamming President Trump for the federal immigration raid on MacArthur Park, including horses and troops.
That's the message from the polluted heart of the President of the United States.
Governor, the Border Patrol Chief, Gregory Bovino, said to Fox,
the federal government is not leaving L.A. I don't work for Karen Bass. The federal government doesn't work for Karen Bass. We're going to be here till that mission's accomplished.
What's your response?
Tough guy. He does work for us. He may want to check his pay stub. He's a public servant. We're taxpayers. He works for the people of the United States of America.
These images distracting a bit from these images of rebuilding.
Oh my God.
Exactly 6 months since California's wildfires in January.
I wanted just to briefly sort of mark this moment.
The governor hosting an event at Pasadena that give credit to the Trump administration.
All right, y'all. Keep on moving forward. I got a lot. We got to keep on moving, but I had to let you guys see your favorite governor. Come on, I know you love him so much. And guaranteed he's going to try to run for president next elections. So you guys that all support Gavin Newsom, you'll be able to vote for him. What y'all got for me in these comments? Trump eating LOL, California, arsonist, what else you got? Thank you for keeping chat clean. Not sure if you're politics yet, but I like what you say about all subjects so far. Thank you. Thank you so much. Basically, I can let you guys know right now, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not an independent. I'm a human being who made a platform because I like all smart people and common sense. Sometimes I would go to other people's platforms and they would kick me out because I would have a view about something. I said, you know what? We should have a place where everybody can say what they want to say. Play clips. and then everybody can have a community and have an area where we can all talk. Yes, you can play these videos yourself. You can do this all by yourself at home, but you can't chat and have the community and the responses and the idea of what people have to say about it follow up with you. And you're never going to get a co-host like we got here at our bottom line. So that's why we do what we do, just to give you guys a small explanation for all of the new people. And with that being said, go ahead and hit that like button, because we don't get no dough around here. They don't pay us good at all. It's hard to get these suits. I swear to God, y'all have no idea what I got to do. I'm just playing. But we don't ask for no dough, because we know it's hard out here for a pimp. But what we do like to do is get those likes up. We would love to get to 40,000 subscribers sometime soon, 50, 60, and even more after that, because that's what we're focused on. And we appreciate the fact that everybody stays here for this long, and we hope that the information that you get is informative. Let's keep on moving forward, because now we got to go over to New Jersey. And I just want to ask one question. Can we have more of this? We got this bus driver that savagely beats a passenger who spits in his face. He choke holds him and slams him down on the side of the chair, and he punches him a few times. I don't know how you guys think about that, but getting spat at in the face is something very disrespectful. It's kind of the lowest form of something that you can almost do to somebody. So when I see something like that happen, I have no remorse for somebody that gets their due. Thank you for all of the love. Bloop, 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 bloop. This is what I do. It goes like this. All of the love comes up, and I just go like this. Boop, and I give it all to you guys, and I thank you guys so much. I want you guys to see this clip right here, and I want to know. Let's get on topic on this one right here, because I know, like MOP said, violence is a universal language. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta know no language. When you know it's fight time, no matter what your race, color, or creed is, you better be able to thump. That's what I learned. So what I want to know is what you guys think about this clip right here that I'm about to play. I want to know your take. Was he right or was he wrong?
What's wrong with you? You want to spit?
Disturbing viral video shared on Instagram by Xavier Cobra captures the moment when a bus driver went off after the man had apparently spat on him en route. The driver, Torrin Walker, was arrested on August 16th, and now he's been allegedly charged with crime.
Driver! Oh my God!
With one user asking if the driver did the right thing by defending himself. I want to know too, if someone spat on you as a bus driver, would you do something like this? Now, police did say that the victim didn't suffer any severe injuries in the melee. But the shocking incident comes as tensions are high for local transit workers who's following the stabbing of an on-duty MTA bus driver in Brooklyn this June. I want to know what you guys got to say about this right here. Big FEMA intro, I don't know what you're saying, technology. Trump sending Iron Dome to Ukraine. Self-defense says, Johnny, there you go. They'd get it if he spat on you. Yep. A1 says, yeah, they going to get that. They got to get that heat. K-Boss says, boo bap, boo bap. Yep. He ain't playing. In the war in 24 hours, Donald Dumpster. Ooh, that was a good one. Says, Sambo, have you heard? What else you got up in here? I said, I would handle it. Okay, somebody just said I would handle it, period. At least he didn't chokehold the man to death. Ooh, iron spitting on someone is an assault. Mark Dorfman said, it's payback time. Okay, who that? On my Razam says, thank you, Bugatti, for the membership. You gifted me. God bless you. Thank you so much for accepting. Thank you so much. Mad Hatter says, spitting on someone is assault. You do that to an officer, see what charges you get. Oh, I guess you guys are good with this. So it doesn't matter the amount of pressure and the amount of punches that he's putting out is what you guys are saying. Y'all like, okay, cool. Okay, y'all don't mind him getting thumped. Somebody's like, boop, boop. I see doop, doop. I see everybody just like, go for it. Like, yeah, go ahead and do it. Well, okay. And I'm going to say, especially in the face, That's one of the worst places that you can spit at somebody, man. You talking to somebody and out of nowhere they just right in your face and it's like in your eye and it go like this. You don't close my mouth and throw it into my lip and Madman, Captain Caveman and son. I'm going Captain Caveman on him, y'all. I ain't playing. I'm throwing hands at them. I'd be throwing hands. Thumbs up for Bugatti. Thank you guys so much. Let's get into this next clip, y'all, because now we got to go over to Massachusetts with this stunning new video of this lady that was paddleboarding. Guess what she paddled up onto? A shark. Do-no-no-no. 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 Do. Do-no-no-no. You out there on the paddleboard and all of a sudden you roll up on a shark. Lord have mercy. Watch this.
Soon confirming that this dorsal fin protruding from the water by Woods Hole, Massachusetts, where the Harvard student was paddleboarding, belonged to a great white shark.
Never expect to run into the apex predator out there.
Shark sightings have been grabbing headlines all summer, from this stunning aerial of a great white shark swimming off the coast of Montauk, New York, to a 20-foot basking shark that popped up in a Rhode Island bay.
So you were perched on that deck?
Yes, sir.
Right out in the water over your shoulder, that's where you saw the shark?
Yeah.
Then, only weeks ago, 9-year-old Leah Lendell nearly had her hand severed from a shark attack in Florida.
Something hard bit me, and then it tried to take me away.
Surgeons working for 6 hours to put Leah's hand back together. Bulls, for her part, just feeling fortunate that this chance encounter was harmless.
The dorsal fin was around 4 feet away from her board, which would have put the head about a foot away.
Oh, shit.
I mean, does that terrify you?
I think, again, a near miss is still a miss.
The Atlantic Shark Institute says it's quite rare to see a great white shark that far away from the Cape. They also this year had their earliest great white sighting ever in neighboring Rhode Island. Tom?
We thank you for watching.
No, we got more, Tom. Good looking for that piece, though. We appreciate you guys over there. What y'all think about that? Da-na-na-na. 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 You see why black folks stay off the beach? We be the first one. Shark on top of the water, Richard Pryor style. Like what? We be up out of there. What y'all got? What y'all got? People just have, yeah, they risking their lives out there. Who knows what time it is, y'all? Let's keep on going, y'all. We got to go to California, where this restaurant kicks out some police officers because they were carrying pistols, and I think it had a little more to do with that, but let me just run it down. We got this restaurant that kicks out these cops because they came in to be serviced with uniforms and weapons. The owner asked them to leave, and instantly they regretted it. Personally, I think that it was like, oh, we don't want the cops here. It's like a DEI sort of whatever thing. And guess what? Like I said, it immediately came right back 360 to bite them in their rumpicusses. Now check this video out, you guys. What y'all think about this?
In a quiet part of San Francisco, a restaurant called Hilda and Jesse was known for its cozy meals and calm space. Police officers walked in hoping to enjoy a peaceful meal. The officers were dressed in uniform and carried their service weapons. Soon after they sat down, something surprising happened. The restaurant staff asked them to leave. The workers said they felt nervous seeing the officers' guns and wanted the place to stay a safe space. The restaurant shared the news online. They said the officers were asked to go because of the weapons, not because they were police. Still, they added that officers could return only if they were off duty, out of uniform, and without weapons. Right away, people online began to respond. Many were upset. They believed the restaurant made the wrong choice. Some said the place wasn't truly safe if it turned away the very people who helped protect the city. Rachel Silcox, one of the owners, said it wasn't about being against the police.
Rachel about to feel it, y'all.
Explained that they just didn't allow weapons inside the restaurant.
It's about the fact that we are anti-police. It is about the fact that we do not allow weapons in our restaurant. We were uncomfortable, and so we politely asked them to leave. It has nothing to do with the fact that they were officers and everything to do with the fact that they were carrying guns.
Even so, many didn't believe her. They pointed out that firefighters also carry tools. Knives in the kitchen can be dangerous too. As days passed, more and more people spoke out. The restaurant's rating online dropped to 1 star. Angry customers left long messages. Some talked about how expensive the food was. Others didn't like the rule of a 20% tip added to every bill. When the owners saw how much the community was
This is what a perfect example of, and I'm gonna give it to you while it's happening. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
hurting, they knew they had to act. They decided to apologize. They admitted they made a mistake and thanked the police for keeping the city safe. The owners said they wanted to learn from what happened. They hoped to build better relationships with the community and the police. The police responded with calm and grace, saying they still stand for safety and respect, even when they face discrimination.
Sorry, y'all. I had to kick somebody out real quick. They thought that I couldn't multitask. Are you crazy? I've been doing this for how many days so far? Whoo, 251 straight. I can multitask and kick your at the same time. Let's get on over to Toledo, where we got this mayoral candidate, Torres, who urges the city-elect on this controversial mining proposal. Why am I playing this? Because they only got like 1,200 views. And like I always tell you guys, we're gonna try to give some love to areas that don't get that type of love. Yeah, and right after this, we got a banger. So you gotta stay and watch this. So let's go.
Happening next week, Toledo City Council is set to vote on the future of a controversial mining operation in South Toledo. As it stands right now, Rocky Ridge Development is mining clay and sand, then backfilling the site with material from drinking water treatment. But the property is currently zoned residential, so City Council will decide whether to rezone 3 parcels of land near Angolan Airport for industrial use. Neighbors and other community members have raised concerns about air pollution, noise, and potential Lyme exposure. Opponents to the plan, including Toledo mayoral candidate Roberto Torres, are urging City Council to reject that proposed change that would allow mining to continue.
Not in my backyard is what the community in Ottawa County said in 2017. Don't dump on South Toledo is what these residents and businesses are saying today.
City Council has delayed a vote on this issue twice, most recently pushing it to next week. As it stands today, it is scheduled for a vote at Tuesday afternoon's meeting.
See?
Happening.
That didn't hurt too bad, and I got a banger for you right after it. I just wanted to make sure that they got their conversation on their topic about what they're doing with their minerals, and that the citizens ain't happy about what's going on with that air pollution out in Toledo. Toledo, we got y'all over here no matter what. Just because y'all small, don't think we ain't gonna hold y'all down. Even though, let's go on over to these new details reveal that the Trump assassination attempt nearly 1 year later, we got some information on that. See, I told you, hold me down on one thing, boom, and I got you on a banger. Let's keep on going, y'all. It's Saturday morning. What y'all drinking? What y'all got? Some coffee over there? Y'all got some tea, herbal tea? What y'all sipping on? Y'all ain't sipping on no big drip this early. I hope not. I hope y'all ain't sipping on no big drip this early.
1 year later, the nation is still waiting for answers on the assassination attempt against President Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania. In a sit-down interview with Lara Trump, the president looks back on that day.
Well, it was unforgettable. I didn't know exactly what was going on. I got whacked. There's no question about that. And fortunately got down quickly. And people were screaming, and I got down quickly, fortunately, because I think they shot 8 bullets. Then one got me, and one got another one, and one got another one, and one killed Corey, the firefighter, great guy. And, we had a tremendous, massive crowd. Tens of thousands of people were there. And our sniper, within less than 5 seconds, was able to get him from a long distance with one shot. If he didn't do that, you would have had an even worse situation.
That full interview airs Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
That's tonight at 9, you guys, and we already had the exclusive clip of it right there to get an idea of what it's going to be like. So y'all can watch that tonight at 9 o'clock. But after our bottom line, make sure y'all do that, right? We're going to keep on moving forward. What y'all got over here? False flag, says Sambo. Sarah Jean says that kid was no sniper. The Brooklyn says that was historic with him. I'm sorry. With him raising the fist. Yes, I think it was too. Matt G, but It's 12:53 here. I guess it is because you're not in New York. I'm in a different time zone. What firefighter was an actor? That's a good question. Good question. Anybody want to answer that question? What firefighter was an actor? Good question. I like when people do stuff like that. I love when you guys do that. Kendra Walker's dying laughing over there, laughing her ass off. Let's keep on going. We got to go to California because there's this $50,000 reward offered for the protester at for this protester at an ICE clash in South California. So anybody want to get this $50,000 and thinking like me, trying to just become Dog the Bounty Hunter just for one day? There's $50,000 out there for anybody interested.
Now to the latest on the Trump administration's immigration crackdown. Federal agents clashing with protesters during an immigration raid at a California farm yesterday. Civilians throwing rocks at military vehicles and agents throwing smoke canisters towards the crowd. And the FBI is now offering a $50,000 reward for information on a person who appeared to shoot at law enforcement, which allegedly happened as agents were raiding a marijuana farm in Camarillo. California Governor Gavin Newsom has called those raids, quote, inhumane. ABC's Christian Cordero has the latest.
Today, both sides in the immigration raids debate
speak English.
Ramping up rhetoric and rewards. The FBI is now offering a $25,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of this man, wanted for his alleged role in the 4th of July attack on the Prairie Land Detention Center in Texas, which houses ICE detainees. Shot in the neck during the attack, an Alvarado, Texas police officer.
Attack on my department, attack on our city, attack on our community. It's an attack on the rule of law.
A similar shooting happened days later at a Border Patrol facility in McAllen, Texas. And yesterday, near a farm northwest of Los Angeles, protesters clashed with officials as masked federal agents conducted raids at a Camarillo cannabis farm. Some protesters hurled rocks at ICE vehicles. Officials seen setting off smoke canisters and irritants to disperse the crowd. The FBI is now offering a $50,000 reward for information on a person who officials say appeared to fire a gun at law enforcement. On the farm, dozens of men sat against a wall, detained.
They are hard workers. They come here at 5 in the morning and they hustle. And so right now, we don't know the status of a lot of those people.
The raid is the latest effort in the Trump administration's immigration
People in the comments said that there were children in that place and all types of stuff like
crackdown across Southern California. LA's mayor today calling it a scare tactic.
We saw MacArthur Park earlier this week, which I think now, after all assessments, it is viewed as just a display of force.
President Trump's border czar, Tom Homan, doubling down on the administration's approach with this warning for protesters.
If they cross the line, they're going to be arrested and they're going to be prosecuted. There's zero tolerance. If you cross the line and putting hands on an ICE officer, zero tolerance, you're going to be arrested.
A Gallup poll conducted over most of the month of June found Americans are more supportive of immigration than they were last year. 30% of those polled felt immigration to the U.S. should be reduced, but that's a 25% decrease from last year. And 79% said immigration is a good thing for the country, compared to last year's 64%.
Woo! Yeah, y'all, it's going down, and that's nothing in comparison to the rest of what we have. This is our bottom line. It is Saturday morning. We get busy like this every single day. If you guys appreciate the content that we're giving you right now, go ahead and double tap that screen, become a member, turn on post notifications by hitting that bell. I need you guys to say the name of that person. Say their name one more time, because I think I got them out of here, but I just want to make sure, because I'm sure that I probably got them gone, but if I haven't, let me know, and I'm gonna get on it. Let's keep on going, you guys, because now we got more situations like this in San Francisco now, where they were running over people. This man films this SUV driver. He basically, ran over some people that were doing the same thing in San Francisco. And I don't know what to say about this, because it's like they were giving direct pushback to when they were trying to take someone and lock them up. And look at the crowds go crazy. That's all I can say. I don't even know how to bring this in. This is just watch and see.
Nice. Yeah. Wow, this is f***ing intimidating. Oh my God. Oh my, oh, they're literally taking someone and they're trying to, oh my God. I'm serious. Seriously f***ed up. Oh my God. Oh no, there are more people coming. Oh wow. No, they're lit.
Congratulations, Batty. Congratulations,
No,
Batty.
this just, I don't know what the is going on.
Now watch. This SUV is gonna just keep on rolling, y'all. They should get out the way. I don't know why they staying there, because he ain't playing. He's like, move it or lose it. And he mean it. Watch this.
There are people getting in front of the cars. Oh my God, they're running over the people in the cars. I do.
This is nuts. They trying to stop them from taking the people.
Yeah, and the problem is they're trying to do it downtown on a crowded street.
So they in traffic trying to do that. This guy's using his bike to fight.
Oh wow. No, someone's gonna get hurt. There are at least 20 people in front of the car.
Someone's going, yeah. The man.
Someone's gonna get run over.
Demonstrators blocked. The SUV clings to the hood. Now they blurring the front because people going.
Wow, someone's hanging off the car. Oh my God.
He got dragged.
Oh God.
And somebody's still on the hood up there.
Oh my God. Holy fucking shit. No, man. This is just, and the cops are there. I think the cops are the ones doing it, aren't they? Oh my God. I'll send it to you. Holy fucking shit. Frightening times, right? What the have we gotten ourselves into?
They're still trying to get inside. They're still up there trying to get them. They're trying to get inside the caravan.
Oh, I don't think anybody voted for people running around with I mean, so this is just
going on over there.
Oh no, it's not going to stop.
Oh, it won't stop.
Yeah, that's crazy right there. I wanted you guys to see that. I couldn't find it without them talking because it's their footage. But yeah, I want you guys to see what happened I think this was a few months ago. A lot of times I might get footage from another state or another country. This happened in Al Jazeera, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry, Kazakhstan, where this man had this lady held and he had a knife in his hand, and he basically had one of the airport workers held like kidnapped. One boxer came up and asked if he could, matter of fact, let me let you guys see it. Man grabs a hostage at the airport and threatens her with the knife. Terrifying episode occurred at security checkpoint. But a man was asked to show his ID. He took the female employee ID. And then violently pulled out the weapon. Assistant threatened, assailant threatened to activate a boom boom while a 52-year-old boxer tries to reason with the man. He asked if he could trade places with the young woman. And he agreed to it. Quickly grabbing a knife from the assailant's hand. For the security personnel to take him down. And yes, it could have ended way, way worse. How long ago was that? That was 3 months ago. Didn't know about it in Kazakhstan. Don't know if you guys saw it before. I like telling the truth about content when I see it. I just thought that you guys might be interested, so I played it. What else you got over here? Poor woman, yeah, what's happening? Pokemon, okay, LOL, well done. Is that good enough, or do you need more information? Dude is a real one right there. The one that pulled up and said, can I take her place? He was like this the whole time. He was like this, oh, you can, give me that. Because he could have cut his hand. He was ready. Trained boxer right there. Man, listen, how about that for one time? How about the round of applause for him getting that lady up out that situation? Now, it would have been cool if he would have said, oh, you can boop back, put some moves on him or whatever like that. But it's all good. He saved the lady and saved the day. Give that man some round of applause right there. There we go. Now we got to go over to this snapping Chihuahua. He makes this rescue so difficult. Why do Chihuahuas always have the most attitude? They always got the most energy. If you was to take the attitude of a Chihuahua and put it inside of a pit bull, now you got a problem. Because pit bulls are actually calmer, believe it or not, than a Chihuahua. Look at this Chihuahua prove my point right now. As a man dives into a river to save him or her, and she's still trying to bark or bite him. Check this out.
I know it's your pile.
It's okay. It's okay.
Biting him too. She's biting him. She's still trying to bite him.
Come on!
Now y'all know what that really was, right? That's sometimes what people do. They get so scared to be saved that they lash out. Sometimes you gotta just say, come here, let me give you a hug. Take a bit, little punches in the chest, you know how they do. No, because you, and then now you saved them and they're all good. Y'all saw that? That was good, right? Oh, little fighter, Brian, the Indians took it. What is that? What city you in, dog? I'm in New York. That would be a drowned dog. Oh, Sarah, you wrong. You said that would be a drowned dog. What else y'all got? Jesus and Christ. Jesus and Christ, two different people. That dog had been traumatized. Yes, you see why the owner got rid of it. Ooh, Dennis, you hard right there. K-Bar says, bears say they love you with a slap. Bears say they love you with a slap. That was fire. Who said that? K-Bar. Yeah, stick around. You got some heat. What else we got? Liberty and Justice says, he knows he needed the help. What a cute story. Let's keep on going forward, you guys. Let's keep on going forward. Because y'all tell me that wasn't hilarious. That was hard. We call that the snapping Chihuahua story, all right? We're going to keep on moving forward now because we got to go to these New Jersey officers who get a call for a choking baby and they jump into action. You ever see like somebody baby choking and they just give it to the officer? Well, let me tell you, they're supposed to have good training in this. And in this case, I'm going to let you guys see how this plays out. Let's keep on moving forward, y'all. It's a great Saturday morning. Why? Because we here and we doing it on our bottom line. Let's keep moving.
How long have you been choking for? You got it out?
A life or death moment caught on police body camera in South River, New Jersey. On Monday, police detective Mark Kukota, responding to a call, finds 1-year-old Joseph lifeless in his father's arms, unable to breathe.
Yeah, how long has this been going on for? Just now.
Whatever was stuck in his tiny throat wasn't budging.
I noticed his face to be blue, indicating that there's, definitely something in his airways there. That he's losing oxygen.
Officer Jonathan Torres arrives and takes over, striking Joseph's back.
Come on, Joseph.
Officer Nicholas Swineford arrives. He grabs Joseph, flips him over, and keeps going.
In the moment, you don't really think about it. You just fall back on your training and do what you have to do. Flip the child over and start to do back blows until another officer is available.
The officers taking turns, using every ounce of their strength to force the obstruction out.
When I got there, actually, Officer Swineford had the infant. At which point, I requested to take him. Like you said, it is tiring.
Finally, their efforts pay off.
We did hear something, kind of clearing up.
An ambulance arrives. The rescue may be over, but the worry wasn't.
Fortunately, we saw the same BLS ambulance unit on a call a few hours later. They gave us somewhat of an update. The last that they heard that the child was going to be okay.
What's so bad is that
Now, Joseph is back in his father's grateful arms, this time awake and breathing just fine.
I'm so proud of them, and I'm so thankful for everything that they did for my son, because if it wasn't for them, I couldn't be hugging my son today.
The local police chief says the responding officers are true heroes. The officers say they're just happy Joseph is okay.
Okay, finally a good story and some good stuff we got to say about the po-po, y'all. So I guess that's why they always make sure that they have the proper training. They know how to do what they call that choking. Make sure that they clear people's halfway. I forgot. I'm getting a little thrown up, but that was a great story. I'm kind of choked up, especially when he was like, "Nyah, nyah, 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 I'm good. Look, y'all, I'm all right." That kind of made me a little happy right there. So I'm jumbling and bumbling for words. But you guys, guess what? Fantastic story. Don't have to pray about it. Don't have to say nothing negative about it. And I'm just so happy that Lord Joseph is here to experience life and have a good time with his family. How you guys feel about that? I know you guys are happy about that too. God bless him. Scary story. That's right, Sarah. Just okay. Heimlich maneuver. Thank you so much. That's why you got a glove, Sarah. That's right. The co-host, like, boy, Heimlich maneuver. Oh yeah, that's right, Heimlich maneuver. That's right, the Heimlich maneuver. Thank you for holding me down. That's why I be trying to tell y'all to stay on point, because I be needing y'all. For real, for real. I ain't just in here playing videos, because if I was, someone would have already came in the door and said, put your hands around your waist, sir. We got this nice white jacket for you. And they would have taken me already. So with that being said, I don't know about y'all, but I know I'm always ready to make some money, 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 money. And if y'all want to make some money, all y'all got to do is go to the link in the description, fill out a survey today. Y'all got a chance to make up to $550, right? That's $500. Y'all heard me? $550 and fill out a survey. You'll make some money and I'll make some money too. Or for the flat that I linked you guys up with the people, so they give me a little taste, maybe $25, but it's all good. So go ahead and do that. Fill out that survey. Hopefully you guys make some money, 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 money. And if you have a business, you might be a barber, you might be a mobile detailer, you might be a mobile, I don't know what you do, lawn care. Send me over your promotions in a 1080 by 1080, and we're gonna put it up in our YouTube post notification area. This is also the last chance for you guys to go ahead and join, be a member of the channel, because we do this every single day. Share and like, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to let you know when we're gonna be on. Also, it ain't over. We still gotta do that Show Your Talent search. That's right, we're doing the Show Your Talent search in Throg's Neck on the 26th of this month. What does that mean? That means that the Bronx, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, all 5 boroughs are coming together to show me their talent. In the Bronx, Manhattan, you're gonna be able to win, boom, $250. After we figure everybody out and everybody's a finalist for their borough, we have one final location event where one lucky person is gonna win $1,000. I'm gonna be the host of the events every time, so you guys are gonna be able to see me. I'll be the one there. Also, it's sponsored by Big Drip Hard Punch. All you guys gotta do is go over to www.drinkbigdrip.com, go down to the email list, put your name in the email list, and make sure that you're 21 and over and you have already signed up to be a part of the Show Your Talent search, because we're going to follow up with you, find out what borough you in, and boom, get your information. And the next thing you know, you could have a chance to win $250, then another $1,000, $1,250 in total at the Show Your Talent search. And with that being said, it's Saturday. Get outside if you have the day off, drink some water. Also understand that problems present opportunities. You have a major problem, guess what? The problem's telling on itself. The same way I tell you, don't let the problem not present itself. Let it stick its head out. Then you figure out how to deal with the problem, boom, blow its head off, and now you don't got to deal with it no more. Problems present opportunities. As long as we have another day to keep on moving forward, provided by the man above, we're going to be able to keep on doing that. You guys stay strong. Also, there's no me without you. So until tomorrow, Purple Sunday, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Purple Sunday is tomorrow. So y'all know what we're going to do. We're going to turn up same way we always do. And like I always tell you, y'all could have went anywhere. But it's the fact of the matter that y'all came here to chill with me this Saturday morning. And I appreciate you guys. So until tomorrow, what we going to say? Get 'em! Peace. Ha ha. One.